Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 3 of the Mustafar Galactic Qualifier. Today, I'm joined by my good friends, William Hakewood.
Hello, everyone.
And James, the Raptor Ritter.
Hey, guys.
All righty. This round, we have Paul Heaver, 3-time world champion, versus Ernest Krause. I don't know anything about Ernest, but you know what I do know? Probably a swell person. Probably swell, I believe. We're playing
a fun list. So
brought a fun list. There it is. We're playing Scramble the Transmission this round. 3 objective tokens out there. Players can use their action starting in round 2 to go ahead and do the scramble action to claim it. This one is lovingly called light switches by some people. Some people call it press the button. Whatever it is, if you're the last one to have claimed that objective, you're getting that point for each objective that you have claimed starting at the end of round 2. We're going to break down these lists with Will. But before we do that, everybody at home, want to let you know that today all of our matches are brought to you by our amazing patrons. Without you, we are not able to do what we do. Patrons are receiving 4 swag sets each year. We're shipping them 2 times a year. 4 swag sets. The swag set number 3 for the year, or sorry, number 4, because we already did 2 and 3. Number 4 for the year is the Heroic Squadron, and then we have our holiday series, which is going to come out for our first quarter swag set. So thank you to everybody who has done that. And if you want to be a part of, if you want to get that GSP Christmas card, now's the time to become a patron so that you don't miss that swag. We'll reveal the art here once we have our first drafts. I do have my terrible sketch of it, but I don't think you guys want to see it because you probably won't instill a lot of confidence. But I promise the artist will bring my idea to life. Anyway, Will, let's go ahead and break down these lists, and everybody at home, it is time for you to choose your champion.
All right, let's start with Paul Heaver, your bet 1-all champion on your left. He is utilizing the resistance. Let's start with Ray in the YT 1300. Ray has the ability to change dice in her front arc, 2 evades and hits by spending the force. This one is equipped with Notorious. Big debate right now of whether Heroic or Notorious is the right call on Ray, and I'm as good as Heroic is on defense, especially combined with a couple other upgrade cards. Notorious, just so powerful, dissuading people from shooting you, or else they're going to get a strain and to get rerolls against strain targets. So powerful. All right, we got the usual crew here: Rose, Tico, and Finn Gunner. Rose can remove, or technically spend one of Ray's dice to have them acquire a target lock. Finn comes in here in the gunner slot and adds blank results when attacking or defending, as long as the ship's in the front arc. So do what we call is Rosing the Finn. And essentially every time Ray attacks can just get a free target lock. When you spend Finn's blank result. Of course, Ray could always change those blank results. 2 hits and evades with her pilot ability. That's what makes the combo just so good. Has Dead Man Switch. If she's ever destroyed, gonna give each ship at range 0 to 1 a damage. Has Engine Upgrade for some white boost. And, of course, the Ray's Millennium Falcon title. If she's got 2 or fewer stress, she could do Signor Loops, the S Loop K turns, and boost and rotate actions, even while stressed. So great to see her. It is great to see her do a sloop and then a boost. And because of that engine upgrade, she doesn't suffer any additional stress. Now, we'll move on to Kazuda or Kaz. And the Fireball is looking for essentially high initiative ships to get extra dice on offense and defense. Talk more about that when it comes up. But for right now, it has 3 attack and 3 agility. This one has brought outmaneuver and deadman switch, throwing all those loadout into outmaneuver. Normally see like a potentially his bucket droid for some healing, some advanced slam modifications. No, going all in on outmaneuver. With a big ship like Rey out there to distract the enemy, as we see on this battlefield, just jousting, Kaz should have an easy time finding those attacks outside of the defender's arc. We also have BB-8, the only 2-point ship in the Resistance, and reposition in the system phase, boost, or barrel roll for the cost of a stress, and has automated targeting priority for some free calculates when you miss, and Han Solo for not only the red evade action, but also a potential to get extra evade tokens. Great to keep that little ship alive when it's thrust into the fray. The final piece here is Poe Dameron. This is Resistance Commander Poe Dameron. So only has the ability to have a ship take a second action every other turn, but instead of himself can actually choose any ship at range 0 to 2 to take that extra action, treating a white action as Reb. This one has Poverdrive thrusters, R4 astromech, and outmaneuver. Poverdrive allows them to do these big barrel rolls. When their wings are closed, they have a focus to barrel roll that is red, and overdrive thruster says while you perform a red boost barrel roll or slam, you must use the template 1 speed higher. So most likely going to try to leverage that big barrel roll to get out of arcs and utilize the outmaneuver. And a little bit of what we just see right here. And as a note, unlike the T-65s, if the attack is in the bullseye, they do not lose that attack dice. So it has the full 3 here, unobstructed against Saw Gerrera.
All right, so one of the things that to note here is that this is not a bullseye attack. You just need to be in the bullseye to get the 3rd dice. Poe rolled a single crit. The U-wing rolled nothing. Gonna spend elusive. Gotta focus. Will they spend that on Saw? Yes, no damage in the opening.
Mm-hmm. No, gonna spend the force from the child. I don't understand why. Because we just saw that Saw has nobody in range. Is there something I'm missing here?
I mean, Saw could maybe have Kazito in range, maybe? Or did they already check range for Zito?
He checked for outmaneuver.
Okay.
I'm perplexed by that, to be honest with you.
Honestly, they probably clicked on it, looked at Poe, and didn't look at anything else. That's just like a mental oversight.
Yeah, so we did check Kazito's range, though?
I mean, we checked Saw's range. No one was
we did. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, right. Because with the...
for outmaneuver.
Of course, yep.
So, I'm not sure the play there. Maybe there's something I'm missing. But we did see a great interaction there. The merciless pursuit for the child, giving Poe a lock onto Saw. And then because Poe had taken a lock, Ursa Wren gets to perform a lock action against her, which I don't think he can do while stressed, actually. Did he stop and focus?
Who, Saw?
After a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 is locked by an enemy, you may perform a lock action. He is
He's not stressed.
Not stressed. Nope.
Oh.
He stopped the first turn, and then this is the second turn.
Oh, so okay, they just didn't remove the stress. It just kind of followed with him. Yes, they did update that quite significantly, and it does have to be the enemy ship, and you need to take an action to get that free lock.
Yeah.
Previously, I won't go into it, but it was a bit bonkers.
It was pretty good.
To say the least here, a bit bonkers.
A quick note for those of you who are maybe watching TTS X-Wing either for the first time or haven't watched for a while. If you look at the outline of the objective tokens, you will see one is red and one is blue. That is just indicating who has it currently claimed.
Yep, and what are those claims here at the end of round 2, Dion?
So we're at 1-1 on both sides. Remember, you're using that scramble action, and we'll see if anybody ends up claiming the middle. I feel like this situation is pretty common in scramble, where you end up meeting for a bit of a joust and some exchanges back and forth, and you have to decide whether or not that action is worth it to you. A lot of times, higher initiative ships that are able to maybe arc dodge can end up using their action to scoop it up and guarantee a point. But I usually find that one of them ends up unclaimed for a while in the game.
Yeah, it's hard to get that middle one unless you're really fast. And then by the time that you're in the middle of the fight, in that round 3 maybe, it's hard to justify spending your action to do that objective.
I wonder if it's going to be BB-8's job to kind of do a little shimmy here and try to grab the center.
Yeah, absolutely. Could do that boost and then 2 straight claim.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would have to anticipate that as well.
I do have a question for you, Will. Since you may have some more experience with flying these Resistance X-Wings, why do you think Paul did the barrel roll Poe action instead of just doing a focus linked barrel roll? That way he could have saved his charge there.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. It's clearly on the back of his card here. Focus into barrel roll. I don't know.
Honestly,
that's a great question.
An easy oversight.
Oh wait, you know what? He
also
might
locked,
have wanted to not use the overtuned. Let me see what template he used.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
Because to line up the bullseye, he would only need the regular barrel roll, which you would need to barrel roll then focus, making the focus action the red one. Because if he did use the linked action, it would be a red barrel roll, which may have put him too far to not line up the bullseye and maybe have this rock in his way.
Gotcha.
So that's the only thing I can imagine.
Gotcha. Okay, very cool.
BB-8 does end up claiming that center objective. Saw headed towards the top of the board, facing down against Poe Dameron. Going to take a focus.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to give your backside. Oh, no!
Oh, no! You just gave your backside to Ray and an unmodified 10 num. No way to get stress. As you hit a friendly ship, has to roll a die to see if you end up taking damage as well. No damage there, but I think the what Ray is about to do is going to be punishment enough, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, the mixed initiatives here could not get Nora out of the way first and had wanted to turn in hard. I really like this approach from Paul. Spread out enough to get these rebels to question just the straight joust.
And Colby forgot to flip the wings.
So no attack, no 3 dice attack there.
Maybe a little bit caught off here rattled after bumping 10 there, but could have done that boost and then done the flipped it.
Ray just, you know what? I'm a jouster. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, we do have, we haven't gone over the Rebel list. That Colby does have what I would consider more standard build here. Notorious, R4, and Contraband Cybernetics. So can get rerolls for the stress. Notorious, so good. R4 because you're utilizing that focus boost from your S-foils being closed a lot to move and then open your wings with Colby's ability. And because you're stressing yourself a lot, Contraband Cybernetics for when you need to K-turn. This 10 nub, I was wondering where all the points on this 10 nub went. They went into Enduring. While you defend, you can cancel crit results before hit results. And if you ever suffer a crit, you could take a red focus action. Works great with his ability to spend stress as a focus modifier. Has fire control system and plasma torpedoes as well to be able to take some locks with that. Stabilize S-foils, barrel roll into red lock, fire off that plasma torpedo. For shame, though, no jamming beam. Unable to do any double taps.
Well, speaking of tapping here, we just had Paul. Wow.
Ooh.
Best case scenario. 2 focuses into 2 hits. Use a target lock instead of the focus. Got off 4. 2 evades on Saul. That's going to be 2 damage onto the Renegade.
Yeah, but he's going to get that force charge back and did not receive any damage cards. Saw does like to be damaged because he gets to reroll an attack dice when doing so.
Could have done Ursa Rin there again to get another lock. So not sure if that's just a mistrigger there.
Who else got the lock?
So Saw got locked again after Merciless Pursuit.
Oh, yes, because Ursa Ren lets you hold 2 locks. And it does not say you have to lock the person that locked you. Just that it has to be an enemy who locks your friendly.
All right, well, Colby Sperato.
No, this is Nora right now. Nora's going to use the force there to get a hit crit, and it looks like...
Spends the focus to avoid the damage. Now Ray. Range 2, looking at Colby. And Trail Mix to get started. Adds the fin blank. Could make it 3 with 2 force. And
yeah, so I think you fin the rose, or rose the fin here. Oh, no, took target like as their action.
Oh, money.
So that's all you need to do, apparently.
3 hits and a crit. And a blank out. Okay. Rip the shields off. Slap a hit and a crit on that. Take half of its health. Woo-wee. Notorious trigger for sure. Paul just came in up here and started slapping people around. Disabled power regulator. No, that crit was the wrong one. Should be the other way around.
They're just going with it.
They're just going with it? Okay.
It's fine. It's random anyways. It's okay.
But it's randomly wrong.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that.
Remember, crits resolve last unless there is an ability. Just for future learning.
Okay, I think this is Colby going back into Strained Ray.
That's right.
Only
just
one.
A single hit. Has a reroll, though, due to the strain.
So adding a blank with Finn and spending a force to change it to an evade.
1 for 1. Did he not? Wait, did he? He has Notorious, doesn't he?
He should have a reroll.
He should have rerolled.
It is blanks only, though.
Oh,
but he only did have blanks, yeah. Notorious is a May.
10 nub, range 3, going into Pope. Two hits. No mods on that, but not too bad. Not going to get any damage, though.
And here comes Saw saying, "Hello, Poe."
Hello there. 4 on 2. And Saul's not damaged right now, so no reroll.
It does have a lock.
Got 3 hits. And on the other side, 3 hits. And 1 evade. So Poe's going to finally take some damage. Takes a couple shields. And now Kaz going to continue into Saw. Saw's a 5-point chunky boy.
Ooh, actually going to take a shot at 10. Okay.
Ooh, I like that. 10 is as many worth the same amount of points as Saw. And honestly, probably
And,
easier to burn
a lot
down.
easier to track down, too.
Yep. You got follow-up shots there. Oh, blank out.
No heroic? What are you doing?
You see? Oops, all blanks.
Oops, all blanks. And I think the last shot here we have is going to be BB-8.
Here she goes. It'll be 2 dice. No hits. Oh. Oops. Automated target priority will trigger there, though.
Yeah, he's going to do the calculate on the card. And he's going to score 2 points for Paul this round and just 1 for the Rebels.
That's right. Keeping that clock moving.
Ah, boy.
So James, I've seen I think that question pop up 3 or 4 times. Let's
Like
go
5
ahead.
times. Yep.
And let's review, even though it's not pertinent to this game, but it could be. James, if you and I are playing and you ionize my ship, what happens to the target locks that are on me and the target locks that I have on you?
Yeah, so if you ionize one of my ships, that ship breaks all of its locks and cannot acquire locks while it is ionized. That means that if let's say in this example, my Luke has a lock on your Vader, and you shoot me with an ion missile, I get ionized, I take an ion token, I would have to break my lock on you. But if you had a lock on me from that attack and you kept it, you would not break your lock. So this is only the lock that the ship being ionized it has to break.
That's right. Your targeting computer gets zapped.
Yeah, zapped. So the exact words are: a ship that is ionized cannot acquire or maintain locks. When a ship becomes ionized, it breaks all locks it is maintaining. So that does not break locks that people have on the ionized ship.
Live quick tips.
Yeah, because we've seen that question, I think, about 4 times today.
Mm-hmm.
So, does that mean there's a lot of ion mechanics out there today?
Not necessarily. It's just people like
gas clouds.
Gas clouds. I can see that. I mean, ion turrets are common. Common enough where they're popping up, especially with those resistance Y-wings out there.
Yeah. All right, let's see how many instances of ion we have in here.
Like just a word, like a weapon that is ion something.
Yeah, 34 ion weapons today.
That's a lot of
Now you
ion
count an
weapons.
ion limiter override?
I am not. Nice try.
Almost. Because we did see a pair of those previously.
Yeah. So I am counting one of those as an ion limiter, but let me uncount that. Oh man, one list brought 4 instances of ions. Wow, that's mean.
It's called being a fan.
Yeah, so it looks like 33 if I disclude that ion limiter override. But you know what? I'm going to count it because that is also an ion effect. So right? Or no, it's precision ion engine is the one that lets No. It is ion limiter override that lets you do the barrel roll for ion. Because I think pi is the one that lets you do the sloops. Yeah. All right. Could just see a focus fake barrel roll here to. Oh no, 10 did a turn 1, hard 1. Did not want to bump into Nora again.
Yeah, don't want none of
trying
that.
to space himself out just a little bit here.
But 10 doesn't mind that due to his ability to spend the stress as a focus. Yeah, TN numb is great.
Yeah, TN.
That's a callback to earlier, guys.
Go, but you gotta go back.
Neon and Tan, the Nub brothers.
That's right. So Colby taking the one bank.
Yeah, one bank focus due to the damaged the
disable power regulator.
Yeah. So there we go, and that repairs the disabled power regulator after performing an ion maneuver.
Now left at 2 hull, we'll see if Ray will have a back shot onto Colby.
Could just sloop.
Yeah,
I mean that works too.
Could be spicy.
I mean the hard 2 then just like pick up the scramble would be pretty disrespectful as well.
Yeah.
Tar 2 scramble and kill you all in the same turn.
Yeah.
That's
I don't think the hard 2 is quite gonna fit.
Yeah, maybe the hard 3.
We do. Hard 3 is red, I believe. So, no, not on that ship.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Ooh, okay. Do you see that stop, drop, and rotate from Saw?
What's the action there? Oh, takes a lock onto Poe.
Is anticipating Poe zooming past and landing in that arc, or possibly turning to the right and trying to clear. Though, of course, Poe has some overdrive thrusters. Could probably get out of that pretty easily. Kaz bumping here against Nora. You got to watch out for that. Nora Wexley ability has been very, very good. Being able to scoop up or add evade.
Oh my goodness!
What?
I looked at it. I was like, no, it's too far. It's a
no. I'm sure the genius move. Count your squares while you have your firing arc up.
Yeah. Wow. Nailed it.
There it is. Ray coming in. Big hard 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not scramble?
Why?
Paul's he's looking at all his options. Like, look at all these options. Like, I can slap 10 nub. I can scramble.
Yeah, 2 range 1 shots you could take. I think scramble.
He's scrambling.
Scramble. Ooh, nasty.
Yeah, dude, getting those scramble points, getting 3 points around for scramble is, it just adds up.
That's called disrespect, James.
It's called disrespect. Yeah.
It's like this land is my land. Turns out.
Okay, but it's Poe's turn. Poe looks like he's gonna keep his wings closed.
Ooh, is going to maybe try to barrel out of arc here.
Yeah. That Pover drive. 4 straight.
Oh,
Lands
nice.
it.
I mean, barrel roll gets you out. Are his wings closed? They are.
They are.
Yep. So you got the barrel option here. You could focus roll and go real wide.
I think I
give
might
yourself
just,
plenty of space to hard 2 back in.
and that would give you the ability for next turn, be able to pull it over another turn.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, could do the barrel boost right to get a nice shot onto Colby.
True.
The boost right might pull you.
At that boost.
It could pull you into Saw's arc.
I mean, I guess. I don't think so.
Oh.
But it might get you out of range of Nora.
Nope, he's just gonna take the shot. Stay unstressed.
Yeah, it's gonna be outmaneuver, but only gets 2 attack dice here because the wings are closed.
So it'll be a 2-on-2. That seems fair.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
Hit crit. Okay. And that focus.
Spend or die.
Decisions.
Yeah, not a lot of options there. Not a lot of good ones, anyways.
Yeah, not a lot of good ones. Not ones that you want to see.
Hey, you know what? Could be the third option, which is no chance to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, check in Notorious trigger here. Nope, it needs to be in your arc.
So we'll remove that focus token. That means Ray will have a follow-up shot after Nora tries to deliver some pain back to the resistance. All right. I think Nora looking for her target priority. She doesn't have any special weapons. She's got marksmanship, Kanan Jarrus, and veteran tail gunner.
So right now, I think they're just talking about all the different options Ray has for modification. And short answer is yes. If you think that Ray can do it, it is possible. Yes.
Well, the only thing she can't do is use her pilot ability out the rear.
Right.
And Finn, I guess. But
ooh, Nora coming up short.
Out the rear and regular force for regular.
Uses the target lock, 2 hits.
All right.
This is going into Kaz. Spent the lock already.
Yeah, so it has that Kanan force to spend.
Going to go ahead and spend it for 3, and Kaz is going to take 2. After rolling a single evade.
All right, down to 3 hull for Kaz.
And now it's Ray's turn. Is she going to go with the more aggressive front shot or get a ship off the board or attempt to get a ship off the board with Colby? Ray does have both of her force available. No target lock, though.
Yeah, I think the correct choice is to go into Colby, but boy, oh boy, you could put some damage into Tin Num right now.
Mm-hmm. 4 dice. Not sure of the target. We'll have to do a little bit of inference here. 2 hits. Spend for 3. There's 2 agility. This is going into Colby, and Colby takes 2 and goes down.
That is enough. Could hand out a strain for Notorious.
Mm-hmm. So that puts Paul ahead 7-2. This is our 4th round of play. Let's get some pops in the chat for our first destroyed ship of the game.
All right, so we're going to see Tin and Saw to shoot here.
Mm-hmm. Next shot coming in.
I think I might shoot with 10 first here, though.
Yeah.
Just to shoot into BB-8.
I like that. I know, like, Saul might be tempted to go into Kaz, I think is the issue. But yeah, definitely start with the one where you don't have options, and then, depending on how that goes, shift over to something that does have options. Rolls, we got crit and an eyeball. Waiting for the agility dice.
Yeah, just looking at different mods. So this is going to be that missed opportunity for Ursa Rin to trigger earlier.
Uh-huh. Got to have those target locks out. Got them, use them.
Yeah, so just a hit crit after force. 2 evades.
Yeah, that's enough. Our audience, James, is asking, how many rounds of play today?
5 rounds. After the end of that 5 rounds, if you have 4 more wins, you'll move on to the cut for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 3 or more wins, you will get an invite to the Galactic Championship in 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks' time.
That's right. And don't you forget it.
So, Paul, not pulling in the ATP, but is forced to shoot at 10 num because of the ATP.
That's right. And hit crit. There. Hey, when you're forced to do something and then it just works out, that's all right. 3 shields off of 10 num.
All right.
I'm okay with that.
And another 3 points for the resistance here. Going to end at 10-2.
Steven Spikes asking about standings. We have the ladder closed on TTT. But some notable undefeateds right now. If we head over to what we have access to, we have Paul Heaver currently undefeated. Nate Moore undefeated. Marcel Manzano undefeated.
No results yet, I think, from this round.
Correct. Yeah,
So
that's from round 2.
No 3-0s yet. So those are just 2-0s.
Here's a quick and dirty copy paste of everybody who is. Let's see. Will that work? I have no idea. No, it didn't show up the names. Never mind. I'm curious. I'm just gonna send that. No, that looks terrible. All right, cool.
What are you trying to do?
That looks awful.
I tried to do a copy pasta into Twitch chat. It didn't go well. And that's what,
I posted the ladder for round 2 after round 2 in Discord. If you want to link it,
no, make them come to the Discord to get it.
that's fair.
How bad do you want it? Yeah, please. Yeah, there's really no information in that post that I made, but you are welcome. There you go. James just posted the direct link to the channel where the second round of results are for today. So one of the things I do want to do here, and it's a great opportunity to just like kind of share what are some judge calls happening, because this means that if these questions are coming up, then I'm sure there's more than just one person that had this question. So I actually want to hit this one while they're setting dials. Somebody asked, do you play until the end of the round if your opponent kills a ship that gets it over 20 points? And the answer is technically yes, because you check for the victory condition is the very last thing of the end phase.
Yeah, the very end of the end phase.
Yeah, the
You'll check
endest
for that.
phase.
So in this case, like if it's a close game and I score 21 points, but there's a possibility that Will could come back and score 23. We do keep playing, you know.
That's right.
True.
So you always keep playing just to finish it out.
To the bitter end. Jeff Sanders asking, speaking of TTT, are you able to spill the tea on the GSP solution maybe available? So right now, what's happening is because TTT. Oh, remind me to hit this during the next planning phase, guys. Let's get back to the game.
Okay.
So
we'll talk about that TTT.
I got you, Jeff. When we come back around, hit me again in the chat. So 10 nub, taking that 3 straight. Decided to go ahead and shift over that scramble because does not want it to have another 3-0 turn. Saw Guerrera very pretty one bank into the slot there right next and in between Kaz and BB-8. Relieves the stress and does take a focus token. Ray 1 straight as well. Looks like the two bigger ships here are going to be at a standoff. Ray looking to get inside of that juicy haul of Saul Guerrera. Because Ray currently is completely clean, hasn't lost a single shield. I'm guessing that will change here very soon. Ray takes a target lock onto the U-Wing Saw Guerrera. Saul gets a target lock back.
Yeah, that Ursa Rin ability.
Nora Wexley scooting up 1 straight. Currently does have an enemy at range 0 to 1, so would get that bonus evade. And it is an evade result, not an evade token. So even though Nora has only a single agility, can evade up to 2 agility a turn at ranges 1 to 2 or 0. And Nora's going to take a target lock too, but taking this one on Kaz. Poe Dameron has opened his wings. Hard to. Decisions. Where is Poe going to go?
The focus lock on 10 num.
That sounds good to me. Outmaneuver will be triggering here if I'm not mistaken. That'll be a 3-on-0 attack. And here we go. Outmaneuver. 10 nub only has a single shield left. We'll see how many more end up getting taken off. And the answer is at least 1. Are we going to spend the focus here?
Yeah, so he's trying to decide if he wants to spend that target lock because he wants to keep that focus.
Spends it, can get 1 bonus. Will you spend for the 3? Paul wants it. Paul's feeling aggressive. What's the call?
I think you just keep it just 2.
Yep, keeps it at 2. So take the shield and a card there for 10 nub. Left on 3 hull.
No crits to push through. And Saw Gerrera is about to get a bloody lip.
Here comes the haymaker. Range 1 from Ray. 4 dice. And that's 2 crits and a hit. You got double blanks here. Has a target lock. Gonna go ahead and spend that and probably gives up the force to get a string of 5 damage. 2 hits, 3 crits. Single squiggle there for Saw Gerrera. You just took 4 damage. Could die depending on the situation.
Has the elusive. Might need it. Yes, and the child force.
So that's going to be 3 crits pushing through.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, he has a shield, so only 2 coming onto his ship. Ooh, structural damage is the first. And the second's a damage sensor array. So no more Ursa Ren. Cannot take target lock action anymore. Is there any follow-up shots on him this round? Just BB-8?
Yeah, Kaz does not have the right angle, I don't believe.
No, I don't think so either.
All right, we're moving on from Initiative 5. Wow. Like, you did say bloody lip. That counts.
Mm-hmm.
There comes Nora. Nora strikes back. Nora does have range 1 into Kaz.
Yeah, could take Kaz out before he engages this round, which wouldn't really do anything because he doesn't have a shot, but could an easy 4 points.
Also has range 1 to BB-8. I mean, you got your pick, right? It's a smorgasbord. We saw the 4th dice get placed down, so going for one of the range 1 attacks. Just got to decide which one you want. Two hits. For 4. And this is going against Kaz. And Kaz is going to take, after spending a focus, 3 hits.
Kaz!
And that's it. That's it for Kaz. People were calling in the chat.
Every single ship in the game gets hit by Kaz's dead man.
Wow.
Oh, man. Dead man. Pop, 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 pop.
Well,
I don't think that kills anybody.
No.
Well, it doesn't hit Colby, but you know.
Big sad. It's not currently available.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone available.
He understood the assignment. So, dead man switch successful? Question mark. Partially.
Oh,
I mean, it does hit BB-8, Poe, and Ray. So traded 3 damage for 3 damage there.
I think he had some damage to share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, big shot coming in here to Poe.
Ooh. 3 going through. Poe's going to be left on 1. No crits, though.
Uh,
So Saw into Poe, right?
that was Saw into Poe with the Saw re-roll. And I think it's just BB-8 to shoot.
Range 1 from BB-8.
Can he finish off Saw?
Saw's down to 2.
Oh, Saw has structural damage, only 1 defense.
Oh, you're saying there's a chance. 2 crits.
Oh my gosh, these crits.
Saw's got to focus. Not going to
Saw
do
does not
you
have
any
a
good.
focus.
Saw goes down. 15-6.
Yeah, BB-8 doing actually a ton of damage in this game.
It's like, did you know I have a gun too?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ignore just the 2-point ship out there.
Yeah, because it will surprise you. Scoring 5 points there.
A reminder to any players who are watching the event, make sure to put those events in to the event results, not on TTT. Save us some time and some headaches. Somebody calling it BB hate. When it slaps like that, I think that's an appropriate name. We got 15 minutes approximately left in this game. 17-7 after scooping up those objectives. Wow. A reminder to anybody who earned an invite to the Battle of Exegol, the Galactic Championship. Be on the lookout for your email this weekend. I want to get it out on Sunday night. We'll be sending out emails to everybody on how to buy your ticket for the Battle of Exegol and what you need to do there to get all signed up. All right, so talking back about TTT, I just remembered. I was like, wait, there was something I was supposed to talk about. Okay. Jeff, are you around, Jeff? Jeff. No, I'm going to say this all for naught. Jeff was the one that wanted the answer. Summon Jeff. All right. So a couple of updates. So TTT, unfortunately, is going to end up going under. The person who owns TTT, we could not come to an agreement with him. He did want a financial deal in order to get it transferred, and unfortunately, we could not offer him enough to make him. Basically, he was pretty much satisfied with having it sunset, with having TTT go away. He was satisfied with the time that it had been used, and we didn't offer him enough money, or couldn't offer him enough money to convince him otherwise. So because of that, the GSP TTT effort is that part is no longer happening. But the team that I put together is working on a different thing, which is not like it's from the team I put together, but it doesn't have anything to do with me, because my attempt technically failed. But there are different groups right now working on some stuff. And there should hopefully be some stuff out soon. I can't really say more than that. I'm involved in testing for 2 different upcoming platforms. One of them is the one being created by the owner of Kuwait Print Yards. He's doing one, and things are going along swimmingly there as well. Could we have crowdsourced the amount he was looking for, or was it way too high? I gave him what I want to say a very respectable offer, and he said I was way off. And like, just I don't like to talk numbers for specific. I don't want to talk specific numbers, but if the number I gave him was way off, I don't think it would have been responsible to try to crowdsource that amount of money. That would make him go like, oh, okay, cool, I'm in. Yeah, just I understand he was okay with letting it go, so that's that. There'll be a 25-minute break from the end of that 11-minute timer that you see at the top of the board. And here we go. Nora trying to do some work. 2 hits. Poe spends the focus, but still goes down. And 2 hits and a focus coming in from Ray. Trying to finish off 10 nub. And that's going to be a full string after spending the force and the target lock. That's a dead 10 nub. Plenty of cards going down there. Congratulations, Paul Heaver getting his win here. There's no way that Ernest can get up to the number he needs to surpass. And with objectives 29-13, Paul Heaver wins this 3rd round of the Mustafar Galactic Qualifier. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.